My name's Leo O'Reilly. I'm from Belfast in Northern Ireland. My role is to be aware of the issues that arise for the IMA in Northern Ireland and in Belfast and in Northern Ireland more generally. My background is a civil servant. I spent the last 11-12 years of my career in heading up various departments, so I've covered a very wide range of activities, too many to mention today. But they did include issues such as social security, such as welfare, such as housing, local government, all issues that do have relevance to the work of the IMA. It was also something that caught my attention immediately because the role and what would happen to EU citizens in the UK after Brexit was something I suspect that many people hadn't thought much about beforehand, and yet it was very, very important, not just because of the implications for the individuals, but also for the UK's continuing relations with the rest of Europe, and also because in a sort of reciprocal way, the UK has lots of citizens who continue to live in Europe, and we would hope that the European countries would treat our citizens well. So equally, I thought it was important that this body was going to focus on looking after the interests of EU citizens who remained in the UK and are very welcome here. Best part by far is the people and the novelty of the organisation. When you think this organisation was created out of nothing just at the very start, in the middle of a pandemic, and yet it was set up. Most of our early meetings were entirely virtual. I think it must have been 9 months before the board met in person, and yet during that period the organisation was set up, established, put in place, got into operation. And one of the things that really interests me is why some organisations work well and why some don't. And I think the IMA is an example of an organisation, despite all the headwinds, got set up and has operated very effectively. And I think that is a tribute to the executive leadership in the organisation and the efforts by all the staff in the organisation to make it work and have a clear vision of what it is they are trying to do and who it is they are seeking to support.